Suprabhatam. Let's settle down. We will start today's Maitrimilan session with three rounds of Omkar. So let's sit with closed eyes. Starting prayer. Om Sahanavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviram Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. योग गणपति मूल मंत्र. ओम हम संगम भगवते नित्य योग युक्ताय सच्चिदानंद रूपिणे विनायकाय नमः. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्ति भेद विभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्त देहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. नमः श्री अतिराजाय विवेकानंद सूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे स्वामिने तापहारिणे. Samarasya prayer for harmony from Rigveda. Om Sangachatvam Sambhadatvam Sambho Manansi Janatam Deva Bhavai Yatha Purve Sanjanana Upasate Samano Mantas Samitis Samani Samanam Manasah Chittakeshaam Samanam Mantramabhimantrayevaha Samanena Voha Vishajuhomi Samani Bhavakutihi Samana Hridayani Vaha Samanamastu Homanaha Yatha Vastu Sahasati. Panchangam. अद्यतन पंचांगम पंचविंशत्यधिक एकशतोत्तर पंचसहस्रतम कलियुगाब्दः श्री शोभकृत नाम संवत्सरः उत्तरायणं शिशिर ऋतुः फाल्गुन मासः कृष्णपक्षः प्रतिपत्तिथिः हस्ता नक्षत्रम ध्रुवयोगः कौलवकर्णम कूजवासरः. Today's date 26th March 2024 Tuesday. तिथेश्च श्रियमाप्नोति वारादायुष्यवर्धनम् नक्षत्राधरते पापं योगात् रोगनिवारणम् करणाकार्यसिद्धिश्च पञ्चाङ्गफलमुत्तमम्. सर्वेषां श्रोमस्तु. Shloka from Gita, 16th chapter, shloka number 2. Ahimsa satyamaprodha Tyaga shantirapayshunam Daya bhuteshvalo luptvam Madhava Veerachapalam. Meaning harmlessness, truth, absence of anger, renunciation, peacefulness, absence of goodness, compassion for beings, non-covetousness, gentleness, modesty, and absence of fickleness.
Suprabhatam, Suswagatam. After Purushottama Yoga, which gave us the whole picture of the creation and beyond. The creation which is in continual change, which have been described in Upanishads as Panchakoshas, and that which is beyond, which does not change at all. That's our original state. That's called Purushottama. That's called Ishvara by Patanjali. That's our original state. So from that original state, the whole creation has come. From that original state, called Parama Atman, soul of all of us, individual souls have come. We all have come from that ultimate reality, pure consciousness. That's the Purushottama Yoga. Then, Krishna is telling now, to the next level, the creation has two dimensions. Daivasura Sampat Vibhaga Yoga. Daivasura, Daivi Sampat and Asuri Sampat. There is positive and negative. So we have the positive pole, negative pole. The good and the bad. The good is called the Daivi Sampat and bad is called the Asuri Sampat. So in the first sloka, he also described what are all the qualities of the good Daivi Sampat. In this second sloka also, he is further elaborating. So what are those things? Ahimsa, Satyam, Akrodha, Tyagaha, Shantihi, Apaishunam, Daya, Bhuteshu, Alolukvam, Mardavam, Hrihi, Achapalam. These are the further qualities that people who are good, people who have the Daivi Sampat are possessing. All of you know most of these things. Patanjali also talks about the same thing. Ahimsa, Satya, Krodha, all these things. Here also he says Ahimsa, non-violence. Doing harm to anybody is called Himsa. It could be at the physical level, at the talk level, or at the even mind level. Kaya, Vacha, Manasa, three levels. You can do harm others. You should not harm others. All three levels. Then Satyam, Akrodha, Satya, all of you know, the truthfulness, absence of anger, Krodha, getting angry, repeatedly again and again. Stop doing that. Absence of anger, Tyagaha, giving, sharing, renunciation, Shantihi, calmness of the mind, Apaishunam, absence of crookedness. Some people have that crookedness nature. That crooked nature should not be there. Then Daya, Bhuteshu Daya. That is compassion for all beings. Not only human beings, but all beings. Then Alolukvam. Alolukvam is non-covetousness. And it's featured by Mardavam. Mardavam is gentleness, mildness. Then Hrihi, modesty. And Achapalam, absence of fickleness. These are all the features of Daivi Sampat, that we are doing that thing. So, we have been seeing earlier the dimensions which is being elaborated today by two traits which is always in all of us. In all of us, both good and bad are there. The Daivi Sampat also is there, Asuri Sampat also is there. Some Daivi Sampat is much more compared to Asuri Sampat. Just like I said, Tamas, Rajas, Sattva, these things are all there, but the quantum is going to change. So here also quantum is changing, good and bad. Then, how we are comparing with Tamas, Rajas and Sattva, three personality traits? You can put Tamas, Rajas should be divided into two. Rajas related to Tamas, Rajas related to Sattva. So, One is Sattva Rajas, Daivi Sampat. And we have the Daivi Sampat and Tamo Rajas is Asuri Sampat. So Tamas, which is connected with Rajas, we call it as bad. When Rajas is connected with Sattva, it's called good. So this is the good and bad that is being talked about. So then the question comes, why do you call this as good? Why do you call this as bad? What is the definition of good and bad? So Shri Krishna Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita is very scientific. Everything should be put on a very scientific basis. So what is the difference of good and bad? It varies from person to person, varies from person place to place, time to time will it change, or are they permanent? So that thing that has been explained in the later shloka, in the same chapter, and that's what has been put forth here. Daivi sampat vimokshaya nibandhaya asuri mata, he says. All those qualities which help to take us to greater and greater height. Daivi sampat, what is Daivi sampat? Vimokshaya, to take us to greater and greater height. Raising ourselves from our normal level to become great human beings, superhuman being, divine human being, and reach that ultimate reality. Manifesting that ultimate reality more and more. That is called Daivi Sampat. What about Asuri Sampat? Nibandhaya Asuri Mata. All those qualities which bind us, which make us suffer from tension, stresses, diseases, pain, misery, anguish, and make us go, and even we don't want to live, we want to commit suicide. Those are the bad qualities. Bad qualities take you down and take you down the drain. Vimokshaya Daivi Sampat. Therefore, Swami Vivekananda says, we all have our freedom. Freedom, I can go this way or I can go this way. We are all born with this certain quantum of good, certain quantum of bad. So, what is that we have to do as human beings? We have the capacity, we have the freedom. Freedom to go this way or this way. Therefore, he says, use that freedom to go in the right direction, to go to develop the Daivi Sampat. Therefore, what he says, Daivi Sampat and Asuri Sampat. You have the full freedom. Human beings have been given full freedom to develop our Asuri Sampat more and more, or develop more and more Daivi Sampat. And you can choose whatever we want. Choose what you want. You want to be happier day by day, healthier day by day, more and more energetic, more and more moving towards higher and higher levels of achievement. Choose the Daivi Sampat. You want to suffer more and more, have more and more tension, more and more diseases, more and misery, more and more ignorance. Okay. Continue to have the Asuri Sampat, you see. So as human beings, our specialty is that we all have that wonderful freedom. That freedom is called buddhi. What characterizes animals and human beings has been brought forth in that wonderful shloka. Ahara nidra bhaya maithulanja samanyametat pashubhinnaranam. Ahara, we also take food, animals also take food. Nidra, we also sleep, animals also sleep. Bhaya, we are also afraid and animals are also afraid. And maithuna, we also procreate and animals also produce. Four are the common qualities between animal and human beings. Then what is the speciality of human being? Buddhi chesham adhiko vishesha. Buddhi vihinaha pushpit samona. The buddhi is a freedom within us to choose whatever we want. So human beings have got that wonderful freedom, that buddhi, to go either this way or that way. But some people choose to be increased in their Asuri Sampat. They become great Rakshasas. They are drawn by Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, everything, and they want to aggravate more and more. I want to be the biggest. I want the biggest strategist of the world. I want the biggest kingdom of the world. All these things, you have a choice. So you can choose whatever you want. Whether you want to develop your ego, whether you want to this our anger, greed, jealousy, hatred, infatuation, you have the choice. Choose whatever you want. So Swamiji very clearly says, please use intelligence to continuously grow. Day by day, you must raise yourself to become better human being, great human being. For that, what he said, Ahimsa, Satyam, Krodha, all these dimensions, Patanjali has given, the Yama and Niyama. Himsa Satyasteya Brahmacharya Aparigrahaha Yamaha Shaucha Santosha Tapas Swadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhanani Niyamaha. Follow Yama Niyama. Do's and don'ts. Then you are going to grow. Therefore in yoga we have to develop that Daivi Sampat, that the implication of this wonderful shloka that we have. With this, over to our Deputy Star, Dr. S-VYASA, to introduce great personality today.
Thank you. Very good morning. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
So I'd like to quote a quote of an Elon Musk. Engineering and technology is the closest thing to the magic that exists in the world today. Why I'm quoting today, we have a CEO of a company called Yogify, Sri Muralidharji. As name itself says, Yogify, the company which brings the products related to yoga, and all are technology driven. One I can mention what, that is the Yogify mat. The mat is technology driven. So after your yoga practice, mat gives your biofeedback. What is your heart rate variation? What is your pulse rate? Thoughts position. So what is the outcome of your yoga practice? The mat itself gives. So that is the technology driven. Like they have many products, apps and everything. So we are happy to welcome you sir here. And all our students are excited to know the products of Yogify. Thank you for coming here also. I request you to hoist the flag after the prayer. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhave Om Shanti Shanti